How popularity is created. A lot of people are wondering this. They keep asking me, how is popularity created? How does the right thing hit? And really, there is no right answer to that question. I can't speak for everything. I can't speak for every community, but as far as the anime community goes, there is a certain formula that must be followed. First off, be consistent. Consistency is the key. If you consistently shit, but you're consistent, there's a group of fans that will appreciate your shit. There's a group of fans that'll be like, this person's ass, but his assness is entertaining. Just be consistent. If you consistently produce ass material, then you will get a certain amount of fans. And through those certain amount of fans, they'll notify more people, and more people will come to you, and they'll be like, since that person likes him, maybe I should like him too. And the bigger you get, the more of those type of fans you receive, the more people come to your channel. Because that validates the reason they're watching you. If 3,000 people are watching this person, then maybe I should watch this person too. Maybe it's something wrong with me. Maybe that person is not really trash. They're actually saying something of interest. They're actually saying something of substance. They just gravitate to that person. It's like the industry. It's like the music industry. You ever hear somebody's music that you wonder why they're popular? Like, why is this motherfucker even popular? But then later on, you come to like that same person too. It's not because you changed your mind. That could be the case, but it's really because there's so many other people that like that person, and you're wondering what the fuck is wrong with you. How come I can't like this person? Is my taste in music bad? Then you start to question yourself. That's how I feel some of you motherfuckers were created. You were consistent enough. I'll give you that. You work hard. You work hard at being shitty. You were consistent enough, put in enough effort, and you developed. You grew, you progressed, you became bigger. And more people that came to you made more people come to you. Because if you really think about it, most of y'all were here for like 6 years. Fucking a long ass time. You started when there was nothing. You caught on just at the right time. Nothing particularly unique or special about you motherfuckers. You caught on at the right time. And then you just got at the top. You just sat there on that big ass fucking rock. That big ass fucking watermelon. That big ass Empire State Building looking fucking structure. You just sat up there for the longest time. And instead of paying it forward, instead of, you know what? It was hard for me to get up. It took me 6 motherfucking years to get up here. Instead of like, man, you know what? I'm finna bring somebody else up with me. You were like, nah, fuck that. I'm only bringing up a select few of people. A select amount of people. And it's not even the people that you dislike that you bring. It's not even the people that you like that you bring up. It's the people that dick ride you that you bring up. It's the people that see you as their idol. It's the people that are stands of yours that you bring up. Like, this motherfucker is sucking my dick hella good. He's like the male superhead. I'm finna bring him up. He deserves a raise. He deserves a paycheck. His head game is vicious. It's visceral. I don't know what the fuck that word means, but that's what his head game is. And you bring those people up. I can mention a couple of names, but I'm not gonna do that. But this particular video, I want to discuss another method again to the top. The code provider method again to the top. The anime snob method again to the top. The double for anime method of getting to the top. It's creating a lot of beef and controversy. And some might say that this video right here is beef and controversy, but you're wrong. This video has nothing to do with that. This video is about deconstructing these otakus, exposing the truth for what it really is. This is not fantasy land. This is not candy land. This is not Michael Jackson Neverland Ranch, motherfucker. This is truth shit. This is factual shit. Code provider. Double for anime snob. These people get to the top by starting beefs. They start beefs with other people, but there's a certain period of time in between their beefs. They don't consistently start beefs. They pick and choose their spots. They attack the more popular people, and it's not really a beef on facial features. It's not a verbal attack of a person's physical appearance. It's a verbal attack of a person's taste in anime usually. And sometimes it goes to physical appearances and stuff like that. Sometimes it gets to that level, but the majority of the time the beef is about an anime. Start with Code Provider. I first heard of Code Provider when he attacked King of Lightning. Now he attacked King of Lightning off maybe it was some Naruto One Piece. It was some weird fucking crazy. I don't really remember what the fuck it was, but he came after King of Lightning. And people that were subscribed to King of Lightning, and people that had a general interest in the beef overall, they at the end they went to Code Provider's channel, and I guess they found refuge. They found that Code Provider was terrible, but he had a certain level. He had a certain amount of subs, and maybe this terrible person with a certain amount of subs is not so bad. But any beef going on in the community that's as dull and dry as this one sometimes is will create some type of buzz. People will be like, yeah, this is entertaining. I like what Code Provider is saying. This is the best video this motherfucker has ever made. Like, all his other videos are completely horrible and terrible, but this is the best one. He said King Ace looked like he had Dookie on his face. That shit was hilarious. Ha ha ha. But he's a beef starter. He's a beef starter disguised as a person that works hard and just is consistent. No, motherfucker, you're not consistent, Howard Stern. You're not consistent. You start beefs with people. You create controversy, but you do it in a way that doesn't bring too much attention to yourself. That makes you smart. You are a smart individual. You are a smart individual. Maybe, you know what, I can't decide whether or not I like you or hate you. There's something ingenious about your strategy. There's something brilliant about the way you do things. But you're not shit. Your videos are trash. Everything you talk about is trash. You don't make any valid opinions. You're just a fanboy story of one particular series, and that series is One Piece. Sure, you talk about other things. Yeah, you talk about fucking different mangas, and you were the undercover guy. You were the guy that talks about mangas that nobody ever heard about. But then you figured out that shit is not quite working for me. Let me start beefs and controversy. Let me start talking about One Piece more often. Let me leave that room. Let me leave that box that I put myself in. Because people realize, people that try to do the right thing sometimes realize that the right thing isn't always the thing that makes you become successful. It's sometimes the thing that holds you back. So he's like, fuck all that undercover hitting manga anime shit. Let's talk about One Piece. And that's how we exploded. Starting beefs, talking about One Piece. That's just the basic formula of the community. Talk about the most popular thing, create controversy, and then you create a buzz. And the more your channel grows, the more people come to you. You know, I'm not completely making sense, but you'll later on figure out what the hell I'm talking about. Let's go into Double 4 Anime. Double 4 Anime was the biggest beef controversy starter. Started beefs with every fucking body in the community. Everybody. Back in the days of the anime mafia. I don't really fully know that era. Even though I was around that time. I was seeing things go down, but I wasn't fully a part of that era. The era of Benevolent World, that one black dude with the glasses, and that one German dude with the glasses. It was around that era. The Double 4 Anime was just a henchman. He was like about 3 years old. He was like 3 years old. He was a toddler. You know, I remember one video I was watching Double 4 Anime that around that time period, and like he was in his room, right? And I swear to God this happened. I think his mama came in, and he had something in his throat or some shit, like, and he was crying, and his mother came in and patted him on the back, and he burped. It's like, oh, I didn't know he was that young. And another video I saw that he had like some fucking formula next to his bed and some Pedialyte. I was like, damn. And I remember one video, it was strange as hell. Like he was recording a video from jail, but then the camera panned out and it was a baby crib. I was like, what the fuck? He was doing this at a very young age. But around that time, he was making hits on people. He was hitting people up. He was hitting this person up. He was hitting that person up. He was creating controversy, and he started himself a buzz, a negative buzz. But it doesn't matter what type of buzz it is. It's still a buzz. And then he started to hit up Papa for Neverworld. He'd been hitting up Papa for Neverworld, but he started hitting him up more frequently. And the more he came to Papa for Neverworld and did his hits and licked the shaft and sucked the taint and licked the booty hole and tossed the salad, whatever the fuck he did, whatever they did in the private facility of their home space, he was doing. This made him very popular. This made him, he was growing. I can't really describe it. Like, it's all that negative energy, it dissipated. It turned to positive energy. No, it dissipated, then it reformed into positive energy. That's what happened. After a while, people forgot. You know, people stopped paying attention to Double 4 Anime. After he got eaten by Uber Kari, which made him even more popular. Doesn't matter how you become popular, as long as you are popular. It could be for some negative shit. It could be for killing your whole family or having porno on your computer or shit, child porn and shit. Like, it could be a crazy shit ever, but it's still popularity. This is Otaku Dissemble, and I'm out. Peace the fuck out.